Guys, I'm out here again on day 4, and this time I didn't expect this, but this is utterly unbelievable. This machine has just picked up this. This is another Roman coin. It's a bronze that's been clipped. You could just about see the reverse of his head and the laurel leaves, but it's a clipped bronze. And just to show you how small it is, this is it next to a 20p piece, a modern coin. That's how small the coin is, and this machine managed to pick it up. It did read from iron up to nickel, but it still managed to pick this up as a nickel at its highest reading, but it managed to pick this up. That is unbelievable. That's my little nail. That is ridiculously small. That's probably less than a centimetre in diameter. I'd guess probably about 8mm wide. It's a clipped bronze, I'm guessing of Constantia, so about 310, but it's probably unlikely that we'll get a accurate date on it because so little of it remains, but you can see the back of the bust, so we could get something off it. I'll remain hopeful, but that is another Roman coin from this site, number 3. Fantastic start to the day. Well guys, it's been a slow day, but just dug me a halfpenny. I don't know who, it looks to be in gorgeous condition though. Oh, yeah, that's an old head Queen Victoria. That is an old head Queen Victoria in gorgeous condition. That'll date from the late 1800s or early 1900s. I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you. Well guys, this is an absolutely gorgeous 1898 Queen Victoria old head halfpenny. Perfect edges, smooth coin, beautiful patina on it. Well guys, another hole and another richly patinaed young head Queen Victoria coin. It's a halfpenny again. Beautiful patina. 1860s in date. I can't tell you exactly what year it is because I don't have water on me. I'll go and get some and I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you. But it's another beautiful Victorian coin. I've got a date of it and it is a gorgeous Queen Victoria, 1886 halfpenny. Well guys, a couple of minutes later and we've got a third halfpenny. I don't know who this is yet. It's a George V. I can see that already. George V, halfpenny. Date is obscured as of yet, so I'll go and wash it up and I'll get back to you. Guys, I've been able to date this beautiful George V halfpenny to 1918. Beautiful patina. Look at that coin. Superb. Well guys, I'm out here again on day 5 and I've just found a military button and the inscription says TS Yeomanry Cavalry. The crown looks like that of Queen Victoria and I do not recognise the TS Yeomanry Cavalry. I don't know that regiment. It's a new button for me, so I'll have to do a bit of research on that, but that's a very interesting Victorian button. Perfect condition with the squash shank, but nice bit of militaria to start the day. Well guys, back to you on the button. The reason it didn't make any sense was because the mud was blocking another word, or part of the word. It is in fact Herts Yeomanry Cavalry. I have never heard of this regiment. It's definitely a Victorian or earlier button. But it's Herts, it's spelt with an A. We now spell it with an E, so this might be quite an early military button. That's a fantastic find. It's the Herts Yeomanry Cavalry. I've never heard of that regiment before, but I will do some research on it and I'll obviously post a date for you. Okay guys, barely a couple of minutes later and we've got our first coin. I can see it in the bottom of the hole here. You can see the impression there, lovely green impression. It's a copper coin. It's definitely a farthing of... Sorry about that, off the screen. By the looks of things, it looks like Queen Victoria, which I wouldn't be surprised about because it wasn't too far from here that I found the young head half crown. So I'm guessing it's Queen Victoria, but I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you with a definitive monarch. That is a Queen Victoria copper farthing, dated 1842. And just to give you an idea of the Charles II farthing I found, how good that Charles II farthing I found earlier in this series of hunts I've done at this place. This coin isn't in as good a condition as a coin that's been in the ground 100 years more than this. Okay guys, back again, and it looks like we've got a coin inside the hole. I may as well remove it live on camera. Here we go. It definitely is a coin. Smaller than I first thought. But it's a halfpenny, a farthing rather, of what looks to be George the First. That looks to be a George the First farthing. I could be wrong. In fact, that's George III. That's George III. There's no lip around it. That's definitely George III. That will date from the 1770s. That's a fantastic find. Very shallow as well, but I'll wash it up and we can get some better images of it and we can move on. Well guys, I've stuck at it and I've just found a bit of silver. As you can see on the back, it's marked silver, but I don't know what it is. I'm guessing it's probably the back of a cuff button, or a collar cuff. But it's marked silver, it's stamped on the back silver, so I presume 925 is a standard mark, but it just says silver. Well guys, it's been a couple of hours, but I've just dug another coin, and it's very green. But it is a George III halfpenny. Yep, George III halfpenny, very thin as well. As you can see there, I might have just taken off the camera, but you can just about see Britannia in front of my thumb. Okay guys, I'm out here again, and it looks like I've just got the first coin of the day, an hour into it. Looks like a George III halfpenny. And it's in great condition, beautifully green. Oh yes, that's an 1807 halfpenny by the looks of things. In great condition, beautiful and green. I'll wash it up and I'll get a better image of it. It's a beautiful George III 1807 halfpenny. I've taken some macro images, but you can see the quality of that coin from there. Beautiful patina on it as well. Beautiful coin to start the day. Let's see if we can get some more. Okay guys, back again, about 45 minutes later, and we appear to have another copper coin in the bottom of the hole. Again, this looks like a halfpenny. Oh, it's been smashed by something, as you can see there. That wasn't me. I can see Rex up here, so it could well be Irish or could be a forgery. I'll need to wash it up, but it's very green, as with the first halfpenny, but I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you. So I have formed the impression that this is probably another George III 1806, 1807 halfpenny that's been defaced. First with the split there, the dent there, and then this what looks like engine turn pressing on the reverse where Britannia should be. I don't know what causes that, but I think I can see George III's head just above my thumbnail. Okay guys, back out this afternoon, and we've got a hole, and in the bottom of it is a bronze halfpenny. Oh, young gun Queen Victoria. Slightly bent, as you can see there. It looks like it would be an early one, 1860. It's the 1860s, I can tell that. Probably a 4 or a 1, I can't tell for sure, but I'll wash it up. Well guys, that halfpenny appears to be dated 1861. Well guys, back again, and another silver coin. This is a sixpence, and I can already tell from the reverse it's a George V. There he is. The date on it I saw briefly was 1934, another year I do not have. That's a fantastic find. Well guys, another hole and another silver. This one's a shilling down there. looks like an earlier one. It's got the lion on the crown, the early design with the inner ring. But I'll need to wash it up and get back to you with a definitive date, but it could be 50% silver or sterling silver. But I'll wash it up. Well guys, in 1920, due to post-World War I debts, Britain debased its silver to 50%, and this happens to be a 1920 50% silver shilling. Missed out on sterling silver by 1 year, but it's another silver shilling, and I'm very happy with it. Okay guys, I'm out here again, and I've just found my first old coin of the day. It looks like a halfpenny. It is George V, quite a worn George V, but it looks to have splendid edges as usual for this site. But I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you with a date. Fantastic. Starts the day though. Okay guys, hopefully it's not too windy. Got another signal after lunch, and look at this. I pulled it out the plug, you can see where it was stuck to the bottom, and this is a ship halfpenny. You can already tell that, of George VI, beautiful condition. The last halfpenny of George V is so worn I can't tell out in the field what the date is, but this one looks to be in better condition, so I will wash that up and give you a more definitive date then. Fantastic. Well guys, I just taking it over to wash it up, and the mud dropped off, and I can already see it's a 1938. So it's a 1938 George VI halfpenny in great condition. Okay guys, I'm out here, and I found a halfpenny, very shallow. I don't know what it is, or of whom. It's George V, very nice condition. I think the date there was 1919 or 1912, but I'll need to wash it up and I'll get back to you. Fantastic start though. This is dated 1919, this halfpenny. On to the next. Well guys, in this gorgeous evening sun, I appear to have popped up a George III halfpenny in beautiful condition. I can just see the top of his head there. This looks to be the genuine article. Looks to be a real Royal Mint issued George III halfpenny. I'll wash it up and I'll get you a date. It's a shame about the corrosion, but this is really nice George III. Perfectly lovely round flan. You can see the top of his head there and the 3 next to it. But the Britannia, I believe below the Britannia it says 1771, but it could be 1772. I'll have to check when I get back. Okay guys, I'm still out here, and I've just found me another Georgian coin. It's a halfpenny. Just by looking at it, yep, I can tell that is Irish. I can see the Harp of Erin on the back with the Maid of Erin all there. I will wash it up. It looks like it's corroded again, but I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you with a definitive date. Well, it is George III, and it is an Irish coin. You can see the Maid of Erin on the reverse there, and the date is quite clear on it, 1766. Slightly older than one I found yesterday. See if we can get some more. Well guys, back again not too long later, and another coin. This is how it came out, the clod. Haven't even looked at it yet. Pretty sure that's a coin. It looks like it's going to be another George III halfpenny, 1806, 1807, but it's quite hard to see. So I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you. That's the third old coin of the day. Well guys, it turns out it's a George III 1807 halfpenny. Quite a common coin to find. But it's another old coin, very happy with it.